Okay, this review is on the Energizer Inductive charging sleeve for the iPhone 4, which you can see right here. We're going to try this on, put it on the pad, and see if this is something that you might want to invest in. Okay, first thing first, the iPhone 4 slides in directly into the pad. See right here, goes in pretty easily. It actually comes out kind of tough. You still have access to your headphone jack, your front-facing camera, your back-facing camera still works, front-facing camera still works. You can't stick it into any docking stations, as you can see, because it's covered back here. In terms of it being a case, it's pretty poor actually. The whole top of the phone is open up, and in fact, your button here is actually above the case itself. So in terms of this being a useful case, not really, not so much. It doesn't add much in terms of weight or in terms of size, but in terms of protection, maybe about 80% of your iPhone or 75% is covered, but the rest is exposed. Okay, so here's the moment of truth. You've got the Energizer Inductive pad. You put an iPhone on with the iPhone sleeve, and you see the blue line come on, and you charge. So charging takes place inductively, meaning that there's no direct contact between the two, which is a little safer, I guess, if you're spilled with water. Traction to this is not only will it charge your iPhone, but if you have a sleeve for a BlackBerry or whatnot, you can charge another device right here. So that works well. I mean, it does charge your iPhone and another device. The problem is, of course, the sleeve and then the charging pad are sold separately, so keep that in mind. Final verdict on the inductive charging sleeve by Energizer. Well, it works. Charges your phone in a reasonable amount of time. It doesn't offer you a lot of protection in terms of being an iPod case, but that's only part of the attraction. Now, the real question is, do you need it? It works. Inductive charging's been around forever. I've had a toothbrush for several years that uses inductive charging, so that's great. However, since you do have to buy the case and the pad separately, and neither are inexpensive. I mean, prices change, but right now you can expect to spend over $100 on a setup just to charge your iPhone. So if it's just one device, man, it's a real tough value statement. For multiple devices, it might make a little bit more sense, but as another reviewer stated one time before, this is a solution. It's still kind of looking for a problem to solve. It is a little easier than having to plug in every night, but I'm not sure if it's worth the space commitment and worth the dollars, in fact. So from my standpoint, for performance, not impressed with the case in terms of its protection. Not real impressed with the value that it gives you. So if you need it and you think this is going to be something that you want to do, I'll give it 4 stars. However, for me personally, it's probably about 2 to 2.5. It really is a tough value statement.